about last year's Michigan State game here and where that might come into effect Saturday night up there as far as them defensively.
Well, I mean, the same coaching staff, not all the same players, but there's some guys back from their team. You know, Michigan State does what they do, and they do it very, very well. And they've done it very well for a great period of time. And Coach D'Antonio and his staff up there have done a great job in knowing who they are and sticking to what they do. And they know that they can work on that as best as they can and be better at it than you can be blocking it or playing against it. And they've had a lot of success over the years doing that. And, you know, it's going to be a lot of the same things as last year that we've seen. Obviously, they're going to have some new wrinkles for us because they're not going to just sit there and do the same exact things that they've done. But we know what we're going to expect from Michigan State. They know what they're going to expect from us. I mean, we played them numerous times since I've been here. I think this is the third matchup, and I mean 4 out of the last 6. So we got a long history rivalry with them. They know us, we know them, and that's what it's going to be.
Mike, we spoke with Coach Kelly yesterday about the running game specifically, the various aspects of the running game, what works against certain fronts, etc. And everybody has their favorite portion, I guess, of the playbook. What is yours?
My favorite?
Yes.
When I get to clean up a guy that Q Nelson has already set up for me. That's pretty easy. So that's definitely my favorite. Just any combination block I get with Q is normally a pretty good one, and he makes my job a lot easier. And it's a lot of fun to just be able to come off the ball with reckless abandon.
Over the course of 60 minutes against BC, I think as a whole, your team's stamina and improved strength started to show itself. Do you feel that individually, that as you get into the fourth quarter, you feel better or different than you did previously?
Absolutely. And you know, with games, it's actually a lot easier than it is throughout the week, because with games, we get breathers when the defense goes onto the field. And in the week, we're just going back to back to back. So we're still keeping up with our football conditioning in that aspect every week. But yeah, absolutely feel strong, feel conditioned, and feel just, you know, ready to go snap by snap for 4 quarters. And it's a big bonus for us this year, and getting Coach Bayless and his staff. And our team certainly was able to utilize that in the fourth quarter against Boston College, and we got, you know, 9 more games here so far, so we can hopefully continue that trend as we go for the rest of the season.
You're likely going up against a defensive end that is a former walk-on. Do you allow that to be any part of your psyche going into a game, whether, you know, positively, or do you just eliminate that from your thought process and just do what you're supposed to do?
I didn't even know that, to be honest with you. But you know, he's out there. If he's starting for Michigan State, he's probably a damn good football player.